Hey y'all, so this is going to be section 7.6, which is titled Generalizing Momenta and Ignorable Coordinates. And really what it is it's a summary of everything we've already done. So I'm going to go over it super quick because it's really just showing us stuff we already know. So I've got it kind of like pre-written here. Let me show you. Here it is. It's really just like you should know this about what we're doing, and then it's a summary. So it pulls out important equations of your normal Lagrange, the Euler equation. So you see that right here in the green, and then it kind of breaks that down to tell you what it means. That this part where it's the Lagrange with the derivative with respect to qi dot, so some general coordinate, its time derivative. That is really what that's really saying is the momentum in that direction of the coordinate. And furthermore, what the whole green thing is saying is that the force is going to be equal to the change in momentum. Um, that's how we see that Lagrange Euler equations work well with momentum conservation. And then just to restate of like, this is what the Lagrange would be as big boy, and they got this last part here by doing the kinetic energy minus the potential energy. So the only other things the book wants to note in this section is that when the Lagrange is independent of a coordinate q sub I, that coordinate is sometimes said to be ignorable or cyclic. So those are the ones that disappear, that you don't really care about. And yeah, they just don't matter quite as much. Like they go away. And then the next thing it says is that when it said the coordinate q sub I is independent, that the Lagrange is independent of that coordinate q sub I, that's the exact same thing as saying that it's unchanged when that coordinate varies. And then the last thing the chapter felt like adding in was that we can say that the Lagrange is invariant under variations of the coordinate q sub I. So it's just kind of restating that again of just like sometimes the coordinate just doesn't matter to the Lagrange, and that's what's nice about it, is that it still works, but it leaves out some of the gross stuff. And then it brings in that generalized momentum right there at the very end, saying that when this happens, that the momentum with that coordinate it's conserved. So this red equation and this green equation are just going to be zero. And yeah, that is literally all the section says. So that's it. And then we're definitely not doing section 7.7 because it was just, the section entirely took up 2 pages of my life to be like, you don't have to know the next couple sections unless you want to. And then our teacher was like, that's really all we're working with is the next couple sections. So this was all prep for what we're doing in class. Other than that, I'll start on the next videos.